I guess I have a story about an encounter with Jesus. It was early on in my marriage. My wife and I had been married probably 13 or 14 years, and we were having typical difficulties, children, jobs, and money, and I was very unhappy. And I knew my wife was unhappy also. And the thing that everyone around me was doing was finding a new life. And that crossed my mind. But I couldn't. And so I was in a motel one night as I was working away from home, and I was saying a prayer, which was unusual for me at the time. And I was saying a prayer that God would help me because of the violence in my career, because of the unhappiness in my life. I was looking for something more. And I just asked God to help me. Well, He changed my life so completely by asking for that help. It was a step at a time. It was the language that I used in my job. It was the way I related to my wife. It was the way I began to act professionally that was different than the way I used to. And that just kind of evolved. And as that evolved, my faith in Jesus grew, and I began to take Mass more seriously, to go there to see exactly what was happening, and to come to know Jesus more, because I realized why I'm here and what I do while I'm here and where I go afterwards. Those are questions I hadn't thought much of. And then I began to think about them. And as time passed, Jesus healed my life, brought me closer to Him in the church, brought me closer to my wife. He healed my wife, and He even made me a better policeman. So I'm very thankful. And that was an encounter with Jesus that was very, for me, it was monumental. And He hasn't stopped since. So what's your story? How have you encountered Jesus?